wish each and every one of you a very happy 21st anniversary. It's great that you're celebrating 21 years together, and you have such incredible leaders here in the ST organization. I especially remember that phrase that you always use in the organization, and that is to see each and every one of you at the top. And it remains one of the greatest strengths in the organization. And I salute all of you, especially your leadership, so that to bring everybody to the top of the mountain in your success. When I think back to how you do the business, I really think you personify the Nu Skin Force for Good tenet and culture. Thanks to all of you. As you know, Nu Skin right now has become the world's leading beauty and wellness company. In fact, it has now become our mission statement, and it is now saying Nu Skin is the world's leading beauty and wellness company that is powered by a dynamic business opportunity platform. That's an incredible vision, an incredible aspiration for all of us in the company, together with our partners in the field, such as yourself. We have always, as far as the products are concerned, that our products are backed by scientific studies. The reason why we're doing that is because the scientific studies provide us with the evidence that our products work. Whether it's a skincare product or whether it's a health supplement, without the scientific study data, we don't really know whether the Nu Skin products work. That's really the reason why we do our science. We want to make sure that our products that can bring meaningful benefits to all the customers and consumers, that with such products, it will empower all of you to succeed in your business. And when you succeed in your business, you'll be helping people to look and feel better every day and forever. Our commitment to do science is based on a very important premise, and that is, science is not a discipline or a subject that you can only talk. We have to do science. We cannot say we do science. We have to be able to conduct the scientific studies and the clinical studies, and to do that, it requires a company to have a very serious commitment to invest in the science. And that's the reason why we have these state-of-the-art labs, both here in Provo, in Utah, at the Nu Skin corporate headquarters. And we also have an equally large and significant R&D facility in China, next to our Shanghai headquarters. Between these two state-of-the-art labs in the US and in Asia, and we can now have our 75 scientists have the ability to do the science. We give them the state-of-the-art equipment. We have them in this facility and in Provo, so they can do the best science that they can possibly do. Is world class. Since 1984, Nu Skin has always been an innovative company. We have introduced, or we have infused, many of the scientific breakthroughs into our product development efforts. For example, we have introduced LifePak, which is really a product that comes out from nutrition science and the antioxidant science. Recently, we have, for example, infused and introduced the concept of age lock, which is the science that can truly identify and be able to evaluate the genetic sources of aging. Nu Skin has become a company that no longer develop products that can only sort of alleviate the signs or the symptoms of aging. It has now been a company that can develop products that can truly address the sources of aging, and thereby providing all our consumers with very sustainable and meaningful benefits. We have also invested in new technologies. I've already mentioned in nutrition science, when we introduced LifePak, we follow it up with introducing a new antioxidant technology. We call this the biophotonic scanner. This was a very important breakthrough because it was the first time with the availability of the biophotonic scanner that we can actually measure the antioxidant status in the body in a non-invasive manner. Many of you have used the biophotonic scanner, and you know that within a minute or two, you can actually be able to get a reading that tells you the antioxidant status in the body, but not in a test tube. That's how important that breakthrough was, to be able to measure the overall antioxidant status in the body. We also, on the skincare side, have introduced several product breakthroughs. For example, we have brought out the Galvanic Spa, which was the first device that was developed in Nu Skin and launched more than 10 years ago. This was an important breakthrough because at that time we really didn't realize that device is going to be a part and parcel of the skincare regimen. But we did. We follow up with other devices, with the Lumi Spa, with the Body Spa, with the most recent introduction of a device called the Boost. Now, all the introductions and all the development of such devices and such technologies obviously require a lot of investment from the company. For example, with the biophotonic scanner, we have invested over $100 million to develop that particular device to measure antioxidant status. To build a beauty device brand, for example, with the ageLOC Me, which is essentially the device that can actually customize the perfect skincare regimen for your skin, we invested more than $50 million just to build that because there was no such machine or device available at that time. We literally have to design and engineer components to make the ageLOC Me device. It's clearly a first of its kind when we introduced it, and to this day it remains a very important part of our beauty device constellation, or the number of devices that we have in our system. Now, all these scientific breakthroughs that we have, it's really great for the scientists because it really makes us feel somewhat gratified that we are able to commercialize these breakthroughs. What you must sort of remember at that time is that with these innovative products, we also achieve commercial success. You know, in aggregate, when we launched ageLOC, I would imagine it's about 10 years now, we have cumulatively generated more than $10 billion in US dollars, from these product sales. Now, this is great because it is really only through your efforts and through your leadership that we are able to achieve this kind of commercial success. But more importantly to me is that I now know with your success, your incredible ability to introduce these products to all your customers and all your consumers, that I know that our products are helping people to live younger longer. The R2 product, that's the ageLOC Health Supplement, the Vitality and U-Span, they have all achieved great success. Our beauty devices, now that we have at least 4 of them, they have made in aggregate Nu Skin the #1 beauty device company in the world, not just within our channel, but in the global, the broad skincare market. We have become the #1 beauty device system brand in the world. Okay, I've given you a very good, very sort of broad summary of how Nu Skin continues to innovate. Recently, we have our scientists, our 75 scientists that we have in Nu Skin R&D facilities here in Shanghai. We have, through ageLOC technology, has generated or created another very valuable scientific insight on nutritional health. It was an insight that continues to lead us into new frontiers as far as how new products can be developed in the future. But for now, I would just say that this new insight is now giving us the ability to develop products that can drive body metabolism. Now, metabolism may be a word that you immediately associate with, for example, fat tissue. But I'm using metabolism in a very broad sense because it's much more than just fat. It's about the metabolic health throughout your body. Okay? And it's not just about losing weight. It is about how your body really cannot function if your metabolic health is not at the optimal level, because it drives every single tissue in your body and continue to keep them in good health. We know from many, many studies now that only one person out of 8 people is actually metabolically healthy. Think about that. Only 1 out of 8 people. That's a very small percentage. So we know that if we can get a product that can help to preserve or help to restore metabolic health, it will bring a lot of health benefits to many, many people. And we sort of knew with this insight we actually got it roughly about 7 years ago. So you can imagine took us, all our scientists, more than 7 years of research to get to a stage where we finally have been able first to identify the right natural ingredients that can impact metabolic health, and then blending several of these ingredients together into a final product that can help support healthy metabolism. When you think about it, scientifically, it's a very exciting concept, but maybe it's a bit difficult to understand. The bottom line is that when you think about your body, the most important aspect of your body is that it's not as if that you can avoid putting your body through stress. There are many types of stresses around. Sleep, environmental pollution, lifestyle habits, not sleeping, not getting enough sleep, and so on and so forth. It impacts all these factors, or all these stress factors will reduce your body ability to recover. In aggregate, scientists will call it body resilience. So fundamentally, you've got to be able to make sure that your body has the ability to bounce back after a stressful event or after a stress factor. That's what we're trying to go after with a product. So, I've told you we have evaluated hundreds of ingredients to get to this stage, and after 7 years of doing that kind of scientific studies, we now know there is a fundamental source of metabolic health. And that source is related to several biochemical pathways that drive our tissue metabolism. That's what we are affecting with this new product. So, let me show you a study that we did, because we know that metabolic health or metabolic changes can actually happen pretty fast. In fact, within an hour. Look at this particular study here. We're looking at the changes in a toxic not toxic contaminant, but a toxic substance that is produced in the body that's called endotoxin. And we can measure it before and after taking a particular type of ingredient. In this instance, this ingredient is called anthocyanins. When you look at it, you can see there's a dramatic drop in the endotoxin level as soon as 1 hour after taking the product. And then we measure another thing that's actually quite related to metabolism, and that is glucose level in the blood. And this we did a time course. And you can see there's a spike after an hour in the placebo group or in the placebo group of people. So it happens really fast. You take a high-fat diet or you take something that has a lot of carbs, you can see immediately there's a rise in blood glucose. Now, with this set of ingredients called the anthocyanins, when you have these people consume these anthocyanins, you can see a very significant drop in the blood level, blood glucose level. Again, a very good indication that metabolism or metabolic health is being restored with anthocyanins. So fundamentally, with all these types of studies that we've done over the last 7 years or so, we've now reached a point where we are ready to launch a product that we call Reset. This is a product that we think it will disrupt the health industry, because this is, again, an innovative product. It's first of its kind, if you will, and it can affect all these metabolic parameters that I've shown here, right? It can actually maintain your glucose levels. It can actually preserve your immunity, and so on. All these relevant health parameters or factors will be supported by this product called Reset. Okay, with Reset, let me quickly summarize the benefits for you. It is a scientifically proven formula, including these anthocyanins, all right? And all our clinical studies have shown, together with some of the studies done by other investigators, this product will demonstrate metabolic benefits throughout the body. And again, as I mentioned to you, this isn't an overnight success. It took more than 7 years to develop this particular product. Let me switch my focus a little bit over to the skincare side. And let's talk about another health supplement that we have recently launched that's called the Beauty Focus product. As I already mentioned up to this point, we have become the #1 beauty device company in the world, right? So we were thinking, if we have such a great device that can deliver external benefits, perhaps we can actually enhance or actually increase those benefits to the skin if we can ingest or if we can consume a health supplement. And once again, with a lot of research and so on, we have put together this skin health supplement that is called Beauty Focus Collagen Plus. For all intents and purposes, this is a product that can deliver beauty from the inside out. And our clinical studies show very clearly that the Beauty Focus will actually complement those benefits delivered by the LumiSpa. And we suspect that it will also complement the benefits delivered by other devices that we have here in Nu Skin. Now, when you look at Beauty Focus, your immediate reaction may be that, well, this is just another collagen product. Let me show you that this is not just your mother's collagen product, because it is a proprietary formulation. Yes, it includes collagen, but it also includes 2 other important ingredients. One is an antioxidant that is especially beneficial to the skin, and then there's another ingredient that actually helps to moisturize the skin from the inside out. So those are equally important to the collagen to make beauty focus, not just a collagen product, but truly the most complete beauty supplement that we have actually developed here in Nu Skin. It's clinically proven, and obviously the formulation itself is patent protected, is proprietary to us, and most importantly, even on the collagen side, we are using a particular version of collagen that is proprietary, and it is really unique. And because unlike other collagen products, this collagen fragment, it's called a peptide, has been proven to deliver the benefits that we expect on the skin. So, the future of Nu Skin product approach or product development is very bright. We continue to innovate. But I want to leave you with this thought. We clearly have many, hundreds of products that we have now developed over the last 35 years in Nu Skin. The question we are asking ourselves right now is, how can we help you? Perhaps we have reached a point we can help you in a digital way to help you personalize a skin regimen or a health supplement regimen that is just for you, that will deliver the maximum benefits just for you. That's what we are calling a concept, Empower Me. It's a personalization of all the products that we have. Because we know it's complicated, but now we are at a point with the digital apps that we are developing, coupled to the actual products that we have, that we can develop a systems approach that can help you personalize all the Nu Skin and Pharmanex products that we have available to all of you from Nu Skin. So the future is extremely bright. We are coming together. We are converging all the things that we have done over the 30 years and bring you this concept that we call Empower Me. All right. It's really rather apt because I've been told your 21st anniversary, it's about having a bright future. And I think that particular theme is equally applicable to all of us in Nu Skin as well. So thank you, and I'll end with this word because I think it always strikes me that within the ST organization, right, the thing I see most, or I observe most, is teamwork. You cannot get to the top of the mountain without your leaders bringing you along and making you a leader as well. You're all leaders. Teamwork to me in ST is the hallmark of your organization. It's a wonderful thing to see, and I wish you the very best and hope that next year in your 22nd anniversary, I'll be able to share other things that are happening here in Nu Skin. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Joseph Chen.